Good morning, class 11. I am Sujata ma'am. Today I will continue that before I told about the root system, and today I will continue the shoot system. As you know, shoot means the aerial parts of the plant, mainly the stem, branches and other parts. So today I will explain about the stem and types of varieties or other functions of the stem. Now, main characters of the stem. Children, as you know, all the stems are growing towards the sun. So, one point you can add it, they are positive phototropic. All the stems grow towards the sunlight. Mainly, they are ascending. Ascending means they grow from lower level to high level. Ascending character they have. They are exogenic. Exo means outside. Their movement is always towards the outside. So they are known as exogenic in character. Then all the stems, mostly they are green. At maturity or when they become woody, at that time they are not green and they become woody and they are not helpful in photosynthesis. Otherwise, all the stems, first they were green, and mainly all the stems, most of the stems, if all not all, they help in vegetative propagation, either by stem cutting or by layering, whatever. But these vegetative part of the stem or plant that which bears floral bud and terminal bud. This stem have mainly three types of buds: axillary, present in the axil of the leaf, and if suppose this is the stem and this is the branch and this is the axil. So axillary bud is present at the axil, terminal bud at the top, and floral bud. In the stem there will be the floral bud which grow into the flower. So floral bud will grow into the flower. This is present on the branches. Then few stems, not in all. Some stems have stem hair, as we have seen in the root. So stem hair, but there is one main difference between the root hair and the stem hair is always multicellular. You can see in the stem of sunflower, they have stem hair. Then all the stems, they should have or they have mainly distinct nodes and internodes. Node means from where the branches are arises. So this is the node and it will be the another node, and in between the two nodes there will be the internode. So these are the main characteristics about the stem. Now exceptional cases we will study afterwards. Why the stems arise for a plant? Because of few functions. First function or main function, to support the plant, either to survive or to get the proper sunlight by the leaves, all these things. They have, or to store the food anywhere, any type of support. Next character is flexibility. Children, you can see in heavy rain, if the roots are well developed, then the stem of the plant will go back, and again you can see the stem comes straight or stem comes again on the erect position. So this is the flexibility which stems have. Third one, transport, helps in transport because phloem and xylem, these two tissues are present in the stem which help to transport either food, that is the sugar, or water by the xylem. So these two things are transported by the stem. Then another function, either potato or ginger, they are also stem, they help to store the food. Then this stem also helps in vegetative propagation. As you studied in lower classes, stem cutting, grafting, layering of the stem will help to grow in the vegetative propagation or help to grow the new varieties or new organism, new plants of the same variety. So they also help in vegetative propagation. Now children, these are the characteristics and functions. Okay. Now we will come to the type of plants, how they are divided, how they are distributed in the whole world. First, or you can take this one, according to their lifespan, trees or plants are categorized into three types of varieties. First, as the name indicates, annual. Annual plants, mostly they are green or herbs. They complete their life cycle, that means growing, maturity, giving seeds giving fruits and then seeds, and then they will grow into another plant. They will complete in 1 year or within 1 year. So they are termed as annual plants. As for example, all the spinach, all the green leaves, whatever we are eating, these are annual. Next is biennial. Biennial means they can complete their lifespan within 2 years. So biennial example is radish, carrot, all these things. They first grow and help to store food in them. But first year they have good leaves on them which help to complete their photosynthesis and they can store food in it. And next year when they become mature, leaves are shed off or leaves get destroyed or leaves are dried. Then the part which was embedded in the soil, then they can be stored as a vegetation, or for us, that means for human being, we are eating this. This is known as biennial. And perennial. Perennial means the plants, mostly these are the trees, they each and every year provides flowers, fruits for the human being or any other animal, and they continue their life cycle with so many years or so long they have life cycle. These are the three varieties according to the lifespan. Then next, according to the habit. Plants are according to their habit. There are also three types. One is herb, second is shrub, third is tree. Herb means, as you know, herb means those who are having green stem, green leaves, and mostly they are normally they can dry very easily in high temperature also, in excess water also, and in any type of extreme climate. They are known as herb. Second one, shrub. Shrub means the trees, not totally trees, the stem becomes woody, but they are not getting too much height, as in case of rose plant and mehendi trees. These are the shrub. And shrub means most of the shrub they are using in their fencing. So these are the shrub. And shrubs have woody stem, so they have lenticel for their respiration, and other green area they will help in the photosynthesis. But these green areas are present in the leaves, not in the stem. So these are the shrub. Third one is tree. Tree, as you know, mango, neem, people, all these things. These are the tree. Tree means they have woody trunk, not the thin stem, woody trunk they should have, and they are also categorized and they have more number of leaves on them. They are also categorized caudex, excurrent and decurrent. children, as the name suggests, caudex. Caudex means the trees which are mostly, as here I draw on the blackboard, that is whiteboard, that is cylindrical in shape. You can understand palm tree, coconut tree, they have no branches on them. Simply they have woody stem and tuft of leaves are present at the top. These are the trees known as caudex type of tree. Second one, excurrent. Excurrent, so they have branches and ultimately they form a cone shaped structure. They are known as excurrent. In excurrent, for example, that pinus, it is belonging to the excurrent. And then decurrent. Decurrent, all the branches will be exposed outwardly and they have leaves, they have a woody trunk, and this type of tree is known as decurrent, as mango tree, guava tree, all these things. So these are the types of trees. Now, characteristics, then function, then type of trees, varieties of trees, that is according to lifespan, according to habit. Now children, I will go through the types of birds present on stem. If the birds are present at the top of it, then this is known as terminal bud. If it is present at the axil, then it is known as axillary bud. And if it is known as accessory bud, that means accessory means helping. Accessory which help the axillary bud, but it is helping the axillary bud. So this is accessory bud. Then next to it, extra axillary. Extra axillary means it does not develop into the axil, it develops outside to it. This is extra axillary. And lastly, some stems have adventitious bud. As you know, in case of root, adventitious buds, they are mainly branched or placed at one, so many tufts or in flocks. So these adventitious buds, if they present on root, they are known as radical adventitious bud. And if they are present on the foliar, that means leaves, they are called as foliar buds. According to root, if they are present on the root, as I told you earlier, that sweet potato, they have radical buds. Due to that radical bud, it grows into the new plant. And foliar bud, I told you in the Bryophyllum leaf. Bryophyllum leaves have foliar buds, or I will tell you afterwards that foliar buds are present in the Bryophyllum leaf, in the notches of the Bryophyllum leaf. When the leaf will touches the soil, this foliar leaves grows into the new plant. So these are the types of bud present in the stem. One is terminal, present at the top. It helps to create the length. Then axillary bud, present in the axil of the branch or leaf between the stem. Then extra axillary, that means it is present outside to the axil, it is extra axillary. Then some plants have accessory bud which helps the axillary bud. Then adventitious bud, adventitious buds, if they are present on the root, that is radical adventitious bud, and if the adventitious bud present on the leaves, they are known as foliar adventitious bud. Some are having vegetative bud. Children, as you know, or all of you have seen the cabbage. Inside the cabbage there is vegetative bud. This vegetative bud, when covers itself by the leaves, and leaves are helping to store the food, then they form the cabbage. This is the vegetative bud. Everyone, you know that inside the cabbage there is one vegetative bud which help to grow into the new plant. Now children, we will study about the forms of stems. Forms of stem means how the stems are extraordinary, not normally they are doing their work, along with that they can help to do the another work also. So forms of stem, first is underground stem. Underground stem, they have tuber, then rhizome, then corm, and then bulb. So first I will explain about the tuber. For the tuber, example is potato. Children, you have seen potato we are getting when we dug the soil, or we are getting the potato from inside the soil, yet it is not root. Everyone, you have seen potato. Potato have some eyes. Eyes are the axillary bud, and covering to the eyes, if suppose this is the eye and you have seen like that, this is the scale leaf and this eye is the node. So tubers have nodes and internodes on it. That's why it proves that potato is a stem. How it goes inside the soil? The lower branches of the leaf of the stem, through the leaves or from the downside of the leaves, when it touches the soil and goes inside, and whatever food was prepared by the leaves, they are stored in the potato as in the presence of leucoplast. That's why potato is white in color and they are helping in the storing of food. Next is rhizome. Example of the rhizome is ginger. Ginger, everyone, you have seen ginger. They are having nodes and internodes, and nodes and internodes are covered with the scale leaves. So potato goes directly inside the soil and ginger will move parallel to the earth, as this is the earth and ginger will move like that inside the, and from this nodes new stem will grow and they can grow into the new plant. Then corm. Corm is the, you have seen colocasia, that means in Hindi it is arvi. So this is the corm. Corm have condensed, or you can say stout, solid, fleshy stem, and more or less they are rounded. Maybe it's little bit conical, but more or less they are rounded, and they can persist after shedding of all the leaves. They can be present, or they are persisting inside the soil. That is the corm, that is colocasia. Or what is elephant's food? Elephant's food, children, do you know, is, which is in Hindi is called as suran. Elephant's food, that is colocasia. Now bulb. Children, everyone, you have seen onion, garlic, bulb of lily, which help to grow vegetatively into the new plant. So onion is also the bulb. While cutting an onion, you can see in between there is a axillary bud, and this axillary bud is overlapped by the some scale leaves, and these scale leaves have the storage food. This is the bulb. Bulb is of two types. One is tunicated, another one is axillary. One is tunicated, just like onion. One axillary bud will be there, and around it other scale leaves are present. This is tunicated. And another one is scaly. Example of scaly is garlic. Garlic, children, you have seen all the bulbs are getting narrow. They are overlapping each other through their margin, and they will form a combined bulb shaped structure. This is known as scaly. So for today, children, this is enough. And please, children, you learn all the terms, all the names according to the structure and along with the examples. So these are the forms of stem. First form is underground stem: tuber, rhizome, corm and bulb. Thank you, children. God bless you.